Transforming your life with hypnotherapy just got easier with your host, Julie from coachinghypnosis.net.
Hey, welcome back to Coaching Hypnosis. Today I want to get real with you about something that's been a heavy weight on my heart. Motivation. Not the kind you see in flashy videos or pumped up speeches, but the kind that's hard to find when you're flat, lost, or feeling invisible. Because I know what it's like to wake up and drag yourself through the motions and ask, why bother? I've been there, staring at the ceiling, thinking, is this all there is? And it hurts. It's lonely. It feels like you're losing the pieces of yourself in the grind. Motivation isn't some magic spark that just shows up. It's messy. It's emotional. It's wrapped up in who you believe you are and who you're scared you might lose. I remember a client who was obsessed with keeping her house spotless. On the surface, it looked like control, but beneath that, it was fear of chaos, fear of judgment, fear of not being enough. Sometimes motivation isn't about avoiding pain. It's that ache you get when you walk past the messy kitchen and feel like you've failed. That's real lack of motivation too. Even if it feels like it's dragging you down, there's a war inside your brain between survival mode and love mode. Survival mode pumps stress hormones, makes your heart race, keeps you on edge. Love mode, it's softer, a warm fire fueled by hope, connection, the chance to become someone who you actually want to be. Falling in love with yourself, not just your accomplishments, but you. That's the fuel for real motivation, because when you love yourself, you're not just running from pain anymore. You're running towards something worth fighting for. We've all had those moments, pumped up, fired up, and then crashing. Motivation is fragile. It comes and goes. But that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're human. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to keep showing up when the fire feels out. Milton Erickson said the most important thing in changing human behavior is the person's motivation. But here's the catch. Sometimes your motivation needs a little digging to find what really moves you beneath the noise. Let me share something raw. I battled metal toxicity poisoning. There were days I couldn't walk, couldn't talk, and I leaned on a walking stick just to move through the world. I imagined a future where no one could live freely, where sickness stole joy, where pain was the norm. Then I thought, what if this gets even worse, not just for me, but for everyone else in the world? What can I do to stop it, to help people recover, to make sure this doesn't happen to anyone else ever again? Tony Robbins calls this the Dickens pattern, imagining the worst to spark the fire to change. This isn't my life's purpose, or at least it wasn't meant to be. I never planned to be entering the wellness industry, but the truth is it kind of pulled me in. When you go through something like that and come out the other side, you can't unsee what you've seen. You can't unfeel what you've felt, and you can't sit back while others suffer when you know there's another way. It's scary as hell, but sometimes you need to face those dark futures to protect the light you still have. Motivation isn't always about feeling good. Sometimes it's about fighting for your life and everyone else's, literally and metaphorically. You don't wait for motivation to find you. You build it piece by piece. Make it personal. What really matters to you, not what others expect. Feel it. Imagine the gratitude your future self will feel when you didn't give up. Start small, tiny wins, stack up to a mountain. Connect pain with purpose. Who or what do you risk losing if you don't act? Move your body. Sweat rewires your brain faster than you think. Use tools like hypnosis, breathwork, or meditation to dig deeper than thought alone and talk to someone. You don't have to do this in silence. It's okay to want more from life, from yourself, from your future. Wanting more doesn't mean you're ungrateful. It means you're alive. You're allowed to dream, to stumble, to fall apart, and then to rise again. Motivation isn't raw. It's a whisper that says, try again, one more time. If this episode touched you, gave you even a slither of hope or strength, share it with a mate. And if you want someone in your corner, book a free consultation at coachinghypnosis.net. Until next time, Mindfully yours, Julie.